Gotta keep them separated. Separated.
Hey! Man, you're disrespecting me! Take him out!
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey! Don't pay no mind! We're under 18 and won't be doing any time! Hey! Come out and play! By the time you hear the siren, it's already too late. One goes to the morgue and the other to jail. One guy's wasted and the other's a waste. It goes out the same as 1,000 before. No one's getting smarter, no one's learning the score. The never-ending spree of death and violence and hate is gonna tie your own rope, tie your own rope, tie your own. Hey! Man, you're disrespecting me. Take him out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey! Man, you're talking back to me. Take him out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey! Don't pay no mind. You're under 18. You won't be doing any time. Hey! Come out and play. It goes out the same as 1,000 before. No one's getting smarter, no one's learning to score. The never-ending spree of death and violence and hate is gonna tie your own rope, tie your own rope, tie your own. Hey! Man, you're talking back to me. Take him out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey! Man, you're disrespecting me. Take him out.
Gotta keep them separated.
Hey! Don't pay no mind. You're under 18. You won't be doing any time. Hey! Come on and play.
'cause mama, I'm sure I to handle now, yes I am. That shall speak loud in the words, and I'm a man with the greatest fear. Got to knock on me, but I love you better than him. Take my hand, don't be afraid, I won't prove every word I say. Advertise the love more praise, so you can place a man with me. But run on, not to deserve. Tips in love, that little thing, let me light your kennel cold, so mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes I am. Hey, hard to handle that. Sit baby, here I am, a man on the scene. Give you what you want, but you got to bring it home to me. There's a good little love and then I got a little more in store. When I get the baby born and all, know you'll be around for more. Boys run on, not to possess. Touch and love, pretty little thing, let me light your chemicals. And mama, I'm sure I'll be handle now, yes I am. Yeah, honey, handle man. Get it. Boys run along without my love, but you just don't love. Pretty little thing, let me light your chemicals. And mama, I'm sure hard to handle now, yes I am. Yeah, hard to handle that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Come on. Hard, yeah. Now, love.
that you're out of my life, I'm so much better. Thought that I'd be weak without you, but I'm stronger. Thought that I'd be broke without you, but I'm richer. Thought that I'd be sad without you, I laugh harder. Thought I wouldn't grow without you, now I'm wiser. I'd be helpless without you, but I'm smarter. Thought that I'd be stressed without you, but I'm chilling. Thought I wouldn't sell without you, sold 9 million. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. Thought I couldn't breathe without you, I'm in heaven. Thought I couldn't see without you, perfect vision. Thought I couldn't last without you, but I'm lasting. Thought that I would die without you, but I'm living. Thought that I would fail without you, but I'm on time. Should be over now, but it won't stop. Thought that I would self-destruct, but I'm still here. Even in my years to come, I'm gonna be here. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop, I'm gonna work harder. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. Wishing you the best, pray that you are blessed. Much success, no stress, and lots of happiness. Not gonna blast you on the radio. Not gonna lie to your family, no. Not gonna hate you in the magazine. Not gonna compromise. Not gonna diss you on the internet. No mama taught me better than that. I'm better than that. I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it, I will survive, keep on surviving. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give.
Hey Potters fans, are you ready for some Pacific Empire League action? Let's send it up to the booth to get you ready for today's action, right here on Stone's Broadcast Networks.
Just in time to say, way to go, Nia the intern on the Star Spangled Banner. Well, Riley the engineer, that makes 4 great ones in a row. We started off with Kristen Brown from The Voice, then I think Lizzie, I'm not sure, then Sophia, the violin player who was stupendous, and now Nia the intern stepping in at the last moment and, controversially, vaulting her from number 4 to number 2 on the intern ranking. So congratulations to Nia, and hello and welcome everybody to McBean Stadium in Lincoln, California for another exciting evening of Lincoln Potters baseball. My name is Mark the Phantom Lowe. I'm here with Riley the engineer to bring you the final game of a 3-game series between your Potters and the PEL leading Healdsburg Prune Packers. Now Lincoln has dropped the first 2 games by a combined 23-4 score, and even though they remain in second place in the standings, they really need a win to stay there and set themselves up for the second half of the league season. Manager Tyler Robertson sending left-hander Cam Staten to the mound tonight for just his second appearance of the season. And Riley, let's take a look at the Healdsburg batting lineup that he will face. Hamchuk, Maloney, and Sharpio, the first 3. Joey Kramer has been hot in the series, 4 for 8. Hayslip with a home run in both games of the series. He has 7 on the season. Lance batting 6th. Then Bohm, Caruso, and Tatum rounds it out. That is the lineup for the Healdsburg Prune Packers against Cam Staten. The left-hander just 2 innings pitched. He struck out 5 of the 6 batters he's faced. He is out of Auburn, California. And he will face the Prune Packers. Getting warming up with his catcher, Jake Harvey. Finishing up the warm-up tosses here, the left-hander, as we said, out of Auburn. He pitched, I think it was 2 days, let's see, back on the 6th of July against the California Tigers. In the game the Tigers actually won. Cam came on to round it out in the 6th and 7th innings. He came on, he pitched the 2 innings and struck out 5 batters allowed, no hits, no runs, no base runners, actually. So he will face Robbie Hamchuk, then Maddox Maloney and Alex Leppert here in the lineup for the Healdsburg Prune Packers. Hamchuk, 250 on the season, 3 for 8 in the series with 4 runs scored. Robbie in the transfer portal, and we're just ironing things out down the third base line as Healdsburg warming up their starting pitcher, who was Robert Avazian. Should have mentioned that before, but slipped my mind. It was early in the day. Slipped my mind. So here's Hamchuk. First pitch is down low. Robbie 0 for 2 early in the game on Tuesday, then came back with a double in the 5th, a double in the 6th, and a single in the 8th. That one is also down low, 2-0. Staying at 87 early on here in the ball game as we're just settling in a Thursday, Thirsty Thursday, brought to us by Founders Brewing Company. That one is ball 3. So he's trying that one spot, but that one spot isn't a good spot according to the umpire. So it's 3 balls and no strikes on Hamchuk, starting us off here in the top of the first. That one is right in there for a strike, 3-1. Cam out of Auburn, California, and Sierra College. Left-hander behind, 3 balls and 1 strike. That one is ball 4. So Hamchuk is on with the base on balls. That'll bring up Maddox Maloney, who's hitting .400 on the season with a home run and 5 runs batted in, 2 for 4 in the series with 3 runs scored. The shortstop out of the University of Oregon steps in with Hamchuk over at first base. That one is in there for a strike. 0-1. Alex Leppert, the third hitter, on deck. Leppert and Kramer, Hayslip, Sharpio, Caruso, Lance, and Tatum rounds out the lineup for the Prune Packers. Popped up out of play. 0-2 on Maddox Maloney. Potters take off after this one. They'll probably take off tomorrow. They go up to Oregon and take on the Medford Rogues in a very important 3-game series. Having dropped the first 2 in this series, the Potters now at 8-7 and just a game and a half ahead of Solano for second place. Swing and a miss. He got Maloney on strikes at 89 miles an hour. First strikeout for Cam Staten, and he's going to face Alex Leppert. Alex did not play on Tuesday, but was 2 for 4 last night in the 14-0 win for the Prune Packers. They broke that one open late, putting up 8 runs in the 7th inning, I believe. And Alex at .365, 4 home runs and 13 driven in out of UC San Diego by way of Santa Rosa Junior College. Staten to the plate. Thought about it, didn't offer. It's down low again. 1 ball and no strikes. Take a look at the Potters' defense if we can. We've got Lindbergh, Eaton, and Dillon in the outfield. Gargett, Parker, Mancy, and Chamiso on the infield. Behind the plate today is Jake Harvey. That one's fouled off and the bat goes flying. And on the mound is Cam Staten. So when you're behind that, that got very close to the unofficial mayor of Lincoln, Ray Garcia, and that is one thing you do not want to do. I was going to say don't get it by my trivia team partners, the Russells, but I would certainly go after them before I go after Ray Garcia. He knows people. He didn't really flinch or anything, though, so he's probably used to people throwing bats at him. Allegedly. 0-1 now on Leppert. Joey Kramer to follow. Cam's going to go over to first base and try to keep Hamchuk close. So this is a big one for the Potters in the series against the Rogues over the weekend. Back on Tuesday against the Athletic Edge Express out of the league. Breaking ball misses outside. Then a big 3-game series late next week against the West Coast Kings. So a very important week in terms of playoff implications. The top 2 teams in the PEL make the playoff series. And the Potters, as we said, a game and a half ahead of the Mudcats, who they finished the season with a 3-game series against Solano. Leppert takes high and outside. That'll be 2 of them at home here, and McBean and 1 on the road to finish the regular season on July 28th. 3 balls and 1 strike now. Hamchuk with a good lead at first. That's a strike. 88 for Staten. So 3-2. We'll see if Hamchuk is going. As I said, he had a pretty good lead on that last one, but headed back to the bag as soon as Cam let it go. Does not go. The pitch is swung and fouled back. Straight back on the fastball at 89. So Staten working his way from 86 to 89. Willie keeps asking for more cowbell, so people deliver. It's a Thirsty Thursday. You got to deliver when the guy asks for it. That's what your side of it is. When Willie says more cowbell, you deliver. A lot of people in the VIP section down there, though. We couldn't hear them if they had a cowbell. Looks to be a throng of folk down there. We wait for the 3-2 pitch from Staten. Hamchuk is going this time. Pitch is fouled off right behind us. So Robbie will have to return to first base because that's the rules. And we'll do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. As far as we know, the game's next week, Tuesday against the Express, and then the weekend against the Kings. As far as we know, those are still 6:35 first pitches, but keep your eye on the social media or the Lincoln Potters website if there's any changes. 3-2 pitch coming up again. Breaking ball, call strike 3. Ever thought it was a little bit too high, and it was not, and right on the corner for the strikeout. 2 strikeouts for Staten after the walk to Hamchuk, and now the very dangerous Joey Kramer coming to the plate. Joey out of Washington State was 3 for 4 on Tuesday, 1 for 4 last night, so he's 4 for 8 in the series with 3 runs batted in. Batting .402 on the season with 10 home runs and 28 RBI. And he takes that one in the dirt, blocked by Jake Harvey. 1 ball and no strikes. No bargain on deck either. Camden Hayslip, who has a home run in both games of this series and 7 of them over the summer, is batting in the 5th spot for the Prune Packers. Hamchuk still over at first base. He led the inning off with the walk. Kramer pops it up. Shading his eyes at Caius Gargett at third base. He's in foul territory, and he makes the catch. So Staten, with the walk to Hamchuk, comes back strong. We go to the bottom of the first. Packers, nothing. Potters coming to bat. Bottom of the first inning, Cam Staten coming through with 2 strikeouts and the pop-up of Kramer after walking the leadoff hitter, so he will go rest. Robert Avazian, the pitcher for the Healdsburg Prune Packers. He is out of Santa Clara University. Right-hander is 3-0 on the season with a 1.68 ERA, 16 innings pitched, 20 strikeouts, and 9 walks. So the Potters have had trouble scoring 4 runs in the first 18 innings of this series, including last night a 4-hit shutout by a couple of pitchers from the Prune Packers. And so they'll try to get going against a guy who is 3-0 and has a 1.68 on the season. We're going to take a look at the lineup for the Potters. Gargett starting us off, then Dillon and Lindbergh the first 3, Cade Parker in the cleanup spot with his 5 home runs. Zach Chamiso had his first home run on Tuesday night. Cole Eaton at 6. Small, Mancy, and Jake Harvey behind the plate, batting in the number 9 spot. Cam Staten is our pitcher. And here is Kai Scargett, batting .353. 2 for 4 in the series so far. 1 for 2 both nights. Avazian. First pitch is check swing. And did he go? Yes, he did, according to the third base umpire. And yeah, I'm going to take his word for it. 0-1. Avazian looks to be about 6'3" or 6'4" out there. That's lined into center field. Going back is Leopard. He's got a beat on it, though, and he'll make the catch about knee height. So Arquette hit it well, but right at Alex Leopard in center field. And when Cole Dillon strides to the plate, we'll look at the defensive alignment if we can. Connor Sharpio, actually Hamchuk is in left field today. Leopard is in center. Hayslip's in right. Caruso at third. Maloney at short. Tatum at second. Kramer at first. Eamon Lance is behind the plate. And on the mound, Robert Avazian. So here's Cole Dillon hitting at 180 on the season. Takes the fastball, and it's in there for a strike. At 91 from Avazian. Cole out of Rockwall, Texas. Batting in the number 2 spot today, Will Lindbergh to follow. Cole takes that one outside, an off-speed pitch. Evens it up 1 ball and 1 strike. Haven't seen Don from the parking lot Potters here yet today. Maybe he's taking a break. Take a long weekend. It's busy, you know, a lot of games, 8 games in the last 2 weeks of the season at home. So breaking ball, strike 2. He's got to kind of rest up for those. One and 2 on Cole Dillon. Swing and a miss, but the ball gets away from the catcher, Lance, and Dillon's going to easily make first base. Strikeout and a wild pitch. Nothing really that Lance could do about that one. It was in the dirt, popped up, went back to the screen down the first baseline. So here's Will Lindbergh with the runner at first and 1 out. Will hitting .286 out of Gold River, California. And Cal State Northridge. Dillon with a short lead at first base. To the plate with a fastball, and it's in there for a strike. At 93 miles an hour from Avazian. Piper the Peacock hanging out. Oh, he's got one of those aprons on from the Placer County Realtors. Fastball inside corner again. First 500 fans get one. I've got one up here. If you're in the building right now and you don't have one, just come up and get mine. Riley the engineer will autograph it for you. He's kind of busy right now, but you get him in a good time. Sails high and outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Lindbergh waits. Here's the 1-2. Lines it into the glove at third base. Quickly over to first, and that's a double play. So the Potters hit the ball twice that inning very well, but come up with nothing to show for it. Top of the second, Packers nothing, Potters nothing.
Astro Air Design Incorporated, where you feel the difference. We are a locally owned and operated heating, air conditioning, and custom sheet metal company committed to the highest quality of craftsmanship at a competitive price. Our trained and certified technicians have the knowledge and experience required to install, maintain, or repair your home comfort solutions. Our upfront pricing gives you the peace of mind because you know your price is locked in. Call Astro Air Design Incorporated today.
Here in Michigan, we do more than just survive the winter. We thrive during it. You simply can't keep us away from what we love most: great times and amazing beer. The snow transforms the landscape and lays the path for adventures yet to be had. Trails ready to be explored, and freshly groomed hills ready for the first run of the day. And later, as the sun descends, it's time to unwind with great conversation and even better friends. Experience a taste of Michigan winter with Founders Brewing Company, born and brewed in Michigan.
Top of the second, nothing here. Cam Staten goes out. He will face Camden Hayslip, then Connor Sharpio and Cole Caruso, 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup for the Healdsburg Prune Packers. They are 17-2 atop the PEL. Potters next at 8 and 7. Mudcats 8 and 10. Crabs 6 and 9, but they've won 6 out of their last 10. West Coast Kings 4 and 9. Remember, they're in Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of next week for a big 3-game series. LincolnPotters.com for tickets and information. The Medford Rogues at 4 and 10. They've going to play the final game of a 3-game series against the Mudcats up in Medford tonight. They have split the first 2 in that one.
Leading off the second for the Prune Packers, number 22, right fielder Camden Hayslip.
So here's Hayslip. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. Mudcats score in the top of the first against the Rogues. So as they go to the bottom of the inning, the Mudcats are on top 1-0. Hayslip, .319 on the year. 7 home runs, 21 batted in. That catches the outside corner at 88 for Staten. Camden Hayslip, University of Alabama. Breaking ball's popped up, but it's out of play. So it stays 0-2 on Hayslip. Top of the second here from McBean Stadium. Thirsty Thursday for the folks in attendance. Some of them seem to be taking advantage of it, which I would encourage. Breaking ball just misses high, so it's 1-2. I may have to take advantage of it. I need to get myself ready for my ride home. Riley, the engineer, is taking me home tonight, so dropping me off. Fastball, call, strike 3. Third strikeout for Staten. Hayslip is down on strikes, and here's Connor Sharpio out of Long Beach State, hitting .293 with 3 home runs and 17 batted in. So, yeah, Riley's dropping me off, so I may have to, in order to get ready for that ordeal, I may have to have a few, and it's a good night to do it because it's a Thirsty Thursday. So, again, if you're in the audience right now, go grab me one. Get me ready for that ride home. High fastball, 1-0. Got choked up thinking about that. We don't have to do any parallel parking on the way home. So, yeah, neither one of us can do that. Popped up. Calling for it in the infield is the shortstop. And making the catch is Cade Parker. Got a little shake underneath it at the end, but he made the catch. It was way up there. So 2 out here in the second, and Cole Caruso will be our hitter. The third baseman batting at .301 on the season. 3 for 8 in the series. Pair of home runs, 16 runs batted in for Caruso, who was out of University of Michigan. It is in there for a strikeout. Speed, 0-1. That's lined into left field, base hit. So Caruso reaches out, lines a single to left, his 4th hit of the series, first hit of the game for the Prune Packers, and here's Eamon Lance. Out of Arizona State University. Lance is 0 for 5 in the series. Did not play last night. Played on Tuesday night. Blake McDonald took over catching last night for the Prune Packers. Swung on and missed to Lance. 0-1. I think he might be the dueling dogs batter. Yep. If he strikes out, it's half off. It's already $5 on Founders. And so, again, a very early chance for Potter fans to enjoy a lot of beer. Popped up. So, unfortunately for Potter fans, it's in the field of play. Calling for it to second baseman. And making the catch is Luke Mancy. So another good inning for Staten. We go to the bottom of the second. Packers nothing, Potters nothing.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Old man knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road. He had 'em by the collar, said he...
Bottom of the second from McBean Stadium. Mark the Phantom Low here with you, along with Riley the Engineer. By the way, the Riley Engineer special today at Mi Ranchito was the El Pastor 2 quesadillas with either hot sauce or salsa. He ate them both and still can't tell me what it was, which is embarrassing. But that's okay because that's the Riley Engineer special. Also, we had the mascot race. Piper, of course, came in last. Two things, really. Number one, we had names in the race included Rex, Rusty, and Maddox. So I guess those are cool. Also, I think we had the youngest person ever. I think they still had the gown from the hospital. I think they just came straight from being born, came out here and raced and beat Piper. So there you go. Congratulations to that newborn babe who came in not last in their first ever mascot race. Here's Cade Parker against Robert Avazian, who gave up a couple of line drives but no hits in the first inning. He had one strikeout. Parker chops one down the third base line over the dugout into the obstacle course bounce house. And so there's actually it's not really moving around too much today, so that probably is a good time to hit it in there. But that's the first one to my memory that's gotten in there. But that's the place to be, so I'm not surprised. 0-1 coming up. Cade takes outside and low, 1-1. 267 for Cade at Georgia Southern University. 5 home runs, Potter's leader on the summer. 21 runs batted in. Second in the lineup to Cole Eaton, who has 22. Breaking ball in there for a strike, off speed. 79 from Avazian. He's ahead in the count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. That one is swung on and missed. So Parker's out on strikes with the first out here in the second inning. 2 strikeouts for Avazian. Brings up Zach Chamiso, the local hero, batting .333 with a home run. He got that on Tuesday night and 5 runs batted in. 2 for 6 in the series with that home run. My buddies down the first base line in the fancy seats have got the misters working again, Riley. And I saw him carrying it in today. It's a whole contraption. It's a whole setup thing. So props to them. Ray got himself in there for a while. Chamiso takes a fastball outside, 1-0. Zach from Lincoln High School, just a little bit behind us, about a mile away. And Sierra College, which isn't that much further. 1 ball and no strikes. Hits it out into left field, running it down Hamchuk, and he's got a beat on it and makes the catch for the out. So 2 outs here in the second inning, and that'll bring up Cole Eaton. The center fielder batting at .274, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Has a home run, has 22 runs batted in, as I mentioned. Right-handed hitter out of Elkhorn, Nebraska, and the University of Tennessee. Breaking ball gets in there for a strike, 0-1. He's followed by Eli Small, tonight's DH for Tyler Robertson. Fastball swung on and missed. 93 again for Avazian. So evens the count 1-1. Riley, you're going to have to go out and model some fan behavior. Go to the beer line, get 2 beers, carry them back, show everybody a beer for each hand. Outside corner, call strike. And Eaton is out on strikes for 1-2-3 again in the second for Avazian. We go to the top of the third, Packers and Potters, nothing each.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Hey, Potters fans, want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Get a 4th of July Potters t-shirt and 4 Potters tickets. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Top of the third inning, no score here from McBean Stadium. It'll be Jake Tatum in the top of the order, Robbie Hemchuk and Maddox Maloney against Cam Staten, who has allowed 1 hit and struck out 3 in the first 2 innings. The fill-the-bucket game between innings again, which I don't always understand, but I have to say, Riley, the engineer, the players today were really into it. They were really going for it, and I got to give them credit. I don't understand still. I don't understand. Usually they all just look around, and then John, who's running the mic, just goes, and we have a winner, and just out of the blue, and he really doesn't notice anything. There's no standard or anything. He just says, it's time for a winner. But they were really into it. They did a good job, very entertaining, and here's Jake Tatum, who has been very entertaining for the Prune Packer fans in this series, 4 for 7 with 2 runs scored, hitting .364 on the season. Jake out of University of Houston against Staten. Takes the fastball right down the middle for a strike. 0-1. 1 home run for Tatum, 8 runs batted in. Got that one in there as well, 0-2. Got a little bit more cowbell action. Some of these fans, I think, have been in the beer line for 2 innings. Swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3 right there. And Tatum is out on strikes. That's the 4th strikeout for Staten through the first 9 batters. And that'll bring up Robbie Hemchuk, who walked back in the first inning and was stranded there. A couple of strikeouts and a pop-up. Robbie Cummins in at 250 with a home run and 2 batted in. Started the series at 167, just 2 for 12, so not a lot of at-bats. And he was 3 for 5 in that first game and 0 for 3 last night, so it's 3 for 8 with 4 runs scored in the series. Swing and miss at the fastball. 1-1. It seems some fans, I think, around the engineer are just kind of settling in right now. First 2 innings have gone pretty well. I mean, pretty methodically, pretty quickly. You don't like to jinx anything. That's hit high in the air to left field. I think I did. Dillon goes back, and that one is out of here. That is on me, all the way on me. I wasn't even aware how I did that, but I did it. I'm now, 361 feet, 100 miles an hour off the bat, and all my fault. I mean, I don't know any other way to say it. If we had another announcer, they would be ranked number 1 right now. So here's Maddox Maloney, who struck out his first time up back in the second inning, or back in the first inning. He was the second batter. Pops that one out. Right side. There's our contestants in the Fill the Bucket competition. Well, they look very exhausted, like they really were working hard. Just trying to make it entertaining is what they were doing. That's down low. 1-1. Staten out of Auburn, California, and Sierra College. That is in there for a strike. 1-2. This umpire is very good on high strikes. We haven't seen a lot of that this summer, and he is right on it. Chop foul. Watch out, almost went into the bounce house again. The 50-50 people are playing in this state championship softball tournament, I think. Under 10 maybe. So good luck to them. Getting the money first of all, but then going to the tournament down in San Diego. High fly ball left field. Dillon going back again. At the fence, he reaches up and makes the catch. And I almost had the double jinx. And that would have been bad. I mean, one jinx is enough, but a double jinx would have been, I would have been down in there. I would have been out of the top. I'd have been like Jason. I'd have been way out of the top 10. I'd be like knocking a chair over or something, Here's Alex Leopard. So second time through, a home run and a long fly ball against Staten. And here's Leopard, who struck out looking his first time up. Comes in at 365. Takes the breaking ball, and that's in there for a strike. Alex from UC San Diego, 4 home runs, 13 batted in. Check swing, did he go? I don't think he did, but maybe the umpire will say he did. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 in here in the third inning. Prune Packers on top 1-0. The Hamchuck home run. His second of the summer. Takes it for a strike. Thought about swinging, didn't swing, took it. Joey Kramer on deck. Fastball just a bit outside. 2-2. 88 from Staten. Breaking ball's too high, so it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. We need to get them some more players. There's only 4 of them. Even if we raise the money, I don't know if they can do well at the tournament with just 4 of them. Maybe they got reinforcements. Full count on Leopard. Check swing, and it's ball 4. Second walk issued by Cam Staten, and that'll bring up Joey Kramer, who popped out to third base his first time up. But he has 10 home runs on the season. 28 runs batted in, is 4 for 9 in this series. 3 hits on Tuesday. Joey out of Washington State University. I think that makes him a Cougar. Yeah, I think so. Ground down third base. Tried to backhand, couldn't get it. Or get it. Ball goes into left field. Leopard's going to head for third. He will get there. The throw comes into second base. So Kramer singles down the line. Second hit of the inning, and now it's first and third with Hayslip coming to the plate. Camden took a call third strike, his first time up back in the second inning. But a little bit different tenor here for the Prune Packers. They've got a strikeout, then a home run, then a flyout. So 2 outs, 2 on, and here is Hayslip. 319 coming in with those 7 home runs. Breaking ball, just a little bit too high. 1-0. Connor Sharpio is next. Hayslip in right field for the Prune Packers tonight. Swings and misses at that fastball. 88 from Satan. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leopard down at third. At first is Joey Kramer. Fastball's popped up. Catcher might have a chance at it. Comes back and just barely gets over the screen. And it rolls. He didn't make the catch, but he runs it down. Good job. All right, well done. That one as close to the screen as you're going to get. That's like not even to the first row of the seats. It was in between the seats and the backstop. 1 and 2. Probably more importantly, 1 and 2. Hit right back up the middle to shortstop there. It bounces over his head into center field for a base hit. Parker was there, but it either hit the base or looked like it was going to and took a hop over the glove, and Leopard is going to score. Had him played perfectly. But it gets through for the second run of the inning, the third hit, and that'll bring up Sharpio, who popped out to shortstop his first time up. Right-hand hitting Sharpio. Takes a fastball too high. He is DHing today for the Prune Packers, who scored twice here in the third. 1-0 pitch. Pop back to the screen, so it's 1-1. Home run by Hamchuk, then the RBI single by Hayslip. Took a hop over the glove of Cade Parker at shortstop. A couple of them just eluding Potter's infielders in this inning. And the Prune Packers have scored twice. Fastball is in there, call strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Kramer at second, Hayslip over at first. Hit sharply down to third. Nice play at third, and he's going to just tag the runner. That was Gargett, who made an excellent pickup and tagged the runner coming by. That was Joey Kramer. So 2 runs on 3 hits. We go to the bottom of the third. Prune Packers on top, 2-0.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the topside included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project.
it's very costly to the developer. So beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Bottom of the third inning, Avazian out on the mound. Robert Avazian, who has given up no hits. He has struck out 3. Gave up a couple of line drives in the first, but right at his defense. And then last inning, 2 strikeouts and a fly to left. So it'll be Eli Small, Luke Mancy, and Jake Harvey. 7, 8, 9 for the Potters as they trail 2-0 now. Eli at 245. Hits it down the line at third base. Backhanded off the glove at third of Caruso, and he's not going to be able to make a play. It's an infield single for Eli Small. So he is at first base. Now Luke Mancy will be the hitter. Luke at 245 also with a home run and 10 runs batted in. So just going to the official scorekeeper to see if that's a hit or an error. I gave him a hit. I think the official scorekeeper might want to give him an error. It's one of those that you give him an error at the beginning, and then if there's some more hits in the game, you go back and change it. Mancy takes ball 1. Luke out of University of New Mexico has the 10 runs batted in. Hasn't played in a while since the Humboldt series. He is back in there tonight for Tyler Robertson. Fastball's in there, and the throw back to first base. Chases Small back. Lance with the throw down. Tag applied by Joey Kramer, but not in time. And it's a 1-ball, 1-strike count on Mancy. Jake Harvey to follow, then the top of the order, Caius Gargett. Throw over to first base again, this time from the pitcher, and it is not in time. Bottom of the third inning, Healdsburg on top 2-0. Hot fastball. 2-1 up at 92 miles an hour, which is about where Avazian has been most of these 3 innings. His fastball, I think, topped out at 93. 2 balls and 1 strike on Mancy. Small down at first base. Breaking ball, beautiful pitch in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There goes the runner. Pitch is grounded foul. And Small will have to return to where he started. Two and two, nobody out. Bottom of the third inning. Lifted down the left field line, will be out of play, foul. Runner was not going that time. So 2 balls and 2 strikes on Mancy. Avazian checks over with Luke Small, or Eli Small. There's the pitch. He goes, swung on and missed. The throw's going to be a little late, and it gets into center field. And getting up and going is Eli Small. The throw to third. He is tagged out. So it turns into a very related double play as the strikeout of Mancy. Small stole second base. Good job by Leopard to come in and throw him out at third. So 2 outs, and here's Jake Harvey. Trying to make something happen, but Leopard came up quickly with that one and delivered a strike to third, tagged out by Caruso. Here's Jake Harvey looking for his first hit of the summer. He does have a couple of runs batted in on sacrifice flies. Takes inside, that might hit him. I thought I heard something on. Nope, no such luck. 1-0. Harvey batting in the number 9 spot for the Potters. Breaking ball is a strike. 1-1. Breaking ball again, and that's hit down the right field line, but it's going to be foul. Chasing it, Hayslip all the way into the bullpen area, but just walking around. He's running over to get a better look at the people in the VIP area, the kiln down there. He'll return to his station. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Jake Harvey out of Roseville, California. University of Nevada. That one just misses the outside corner off speed, 2-2. Hit out a play to our right again, so it's still 2-2 as we get a resupply the umpire with some baseballs. Maybe ask the guy right behind home plate if he'll give that one back that he got. I don't think he will, and I don't think he should. I'm going to go to the wall for him. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the third. In there, call strike 3. So another belated 1-2-3 inning for the Potters. We go to the top of the 4th. Healdsburg on top, 2-0.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number 1. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team helps keep together an amazing organization, and we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Top of the 4th inning, Prune Packers on top, 2-0. They'll send Caruso, Lance, and Tatum, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters against Kemp State. Now here for his 4th inning of work. He's given up 2 runs on 4 hits, and he has struck out 4 through the first 3. The left-hander out of Auburn, California. Caruso singled his first time. He lines it, but it's foul down the left field line, and that was close, just hooking foul at the last moment. It's 0-1 on Caruso, who comes in at 3:01 on the season out of University of Michigan. 4 for 9 now in the series after that single back in the second. Hits it sharply up the middle. That'll be into center field for a second base hit for Caruso. 5th hit for the Prune Packers, and here's Eamon Lance, who popped out to second his first time. The catcher from Arizona State comes in at 286. 0 for 5 in Tuesday's game. He is the dueling dogs batter, which means if he strikes out, it's half-price dueling dogs for the remainder of the inning, which is important on a night that I believe right now is 102. So, I mean, yeah, it's important. High fastball. Good news about Rod the Engineer. Next Tuesday when the Potters return home and we return to our jobs, the Express come in. It's 97 that day. So it's balmy. I mean, it gets warmer later in the week, but still. Fastball on the inside corner, evens it up at 1 ball and 1 strike. I mean, we'll have a nice Tuesday anyway. It'll be a 2 for Tuesday. It'll be a pleasant enough weather, probably around 92 at first pitch in there somewhere. It'll be very nice. I might wear a sweater. Breaking ball in there for a strike, off speed 1 and 2. I'm not wearing one. I haven't worn one for a while. Even old people don't need sweaters in this weather. 1 and 2, 2/3 of the way to half price. Now we've already got Founders $5 for a 16-ouncer, so you've already got it good. Popped out of play, but you know it never hurts to have options on a beer special night. Lance 286, 3 home runs, 17 batted in. And Willie's bringing out the heavy barks to try to get this third strike. At first base is Caruso. He is 2 for 2 tonight. Watch out inside for a ball, 2 and 2. Does he say? I thought he said 2 and 2. I'm trying to see. The umpire put up the count. Usually doesn't do that unless he disagrees with the scoreboard, which has 3 and 2. There goes the runner. The pitch is swung and fouled back. So count remains. Jake Tatum on deck, the number 9 hitter. Willie's trying to get people to do their barks, and I applaud that. I really do. Swung on and popped right field. Chasing it is Lindbergh in foul territory. Tries to make a backhanded catch again and do it running over the bullpen mound out there. Very tough play in right field. Lindbergh hasn't been out there a whole lot this season. Been spending most of his time first base, a little left field, and some DH. So we'll do it again. Lance trying to avoid that strikeout, that third strike, which would give Potter fans some much-needed relief, thirst relief. Caruso leading down at first. Not a big lead for Cole Caruso. That's in there, call strike 3. Staten again. He delivered beer. In the 2 innings he pitched last time, he delivered beer in each inning, and he's done it again today. 1 out, and to bring up Jake Tatum, who struck out back in the third. That is Cam's 5th strikeout. .364 for Tatum coming in. Pops that one out of play. 0-1. Tatum followed by the top of the order, Robbie Hemchuk, who homered his last time up. That's fouled off again by Tatum, almost the same spot. It's 0-2 quickly. On the infielder out of the University of Houston. 1 home run on the summer, 8 runs batted in. 4 for 8 now in this series. There goes the runner. The pitch is down low. The throw to second base is just a little bit too late, and safe is Caruso. Just a little bit on the shortstop side of second. The tag applied, but not in time, and Caruso has the steal. The pitch is a ball, so it's 1-2 now on Jake Tatum. Could have called it strike three since they were going to steal. Just, you know. That was in the dirt. That's a nice block by Harvey. Evens it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes on Tatum. We are in the top of the 4th inning from McBean Stadium. Prune Packers scored twice in the 3rd. They lead it 2-0. Caruso led off the inning with a base hit. Strikeout of Lance, and now Tatum with a 2-ball, 2-strike count after Caruso steals second base. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the inning, 6 of the game for Cam Staten, and brings up the tough Robbie Hamchuk, who has walked and homered in this game. 2 home runs now and 3 runs batted in for Hamchuk, who was 4 for 10 in the series, or 4 for 9, 4 for 9. And he has scored now 5 times. Robbie out in left field for the Prune Packers. Hits it sharply and fouled down the left field line past the third base coach, who made a wide berth there. Oh, 0-1. High fly ball left field. Dillon's going to go back again, and that one is gone again. Hamchuk with his 2nd consecutive home run, and it is 4-0 in favor of the Prune Packers. So 2 for 2 for Hamchuk with 2 home runs, 378 feet that time, so he hit it 17 feet further at 4 miles an hour faster off of the bat. 6 hits now for the Prune Packers, and here's Maddox Maloney, who struck out and then fly deep to left his last time up. He is 0 for 2. High for a ball. Alex Leopard on deck, instructed by the umpire to get over the proper on-deck circle. Inside, 2-0. Maloney, 400 coming into the game, 1 home run and 5 runs batted in, is now 2 for 6 in the series. High fastball is 3-0. Fastball catches the outside. No, didn't catch the outside corner. Everybody stopped, so I thought the umpire was going to signal strike, but it is a walk. 3rd one given up by Staten, and it'll bring up Alex Leopard, who walked his last time up, struck out his first time up, and Tyler Robertson's going to go out and have a meeting at the mound. Pot is with some activity in the bullpen. Thought they were going to get out of it. Caruso with the single, a couple of strikeouts, and he stole second, but then Hamchuk with his 2nd home run of the game over the left field fence doubles the lead to 4-0, and now a walk to Maloney. And we're going to have a new pitcher come in as Staten will be leaving. We'll get the new pitcher for you when we come back right now. Top of the 4th, Prune Packers up 4-0.
Being a laborer means everything. It was what took care of me when I was growing up. It's what takes care of me now. Because of President Biden and the money he's put into infrastructure, the need for our workforce to expand is out of this world. When our members are able to go to work on these big projects that are funded by Biden's economic investments, it means continued growth in their wages, in their pensions, in their health benefits. It means they're going to be able to take care of their families.
Astro Air Design Incorporated, where you feel the difference. We are a locally owned and operated heating, air conditioning, and custom sheet metal company committed to the highest quality of craftsmanship at a competitive price. Our trained and certified technicians have the knowledge and experience required to install, maintain, or repair your home comfort solutions. Our upfront pricing gives you the peace of mind because you know your price is locked in. Call Astro Air Design Incorporated today.
Here in Michigan, we do more than just survive the winter. We thrive during it. You simply can't keep us away from what we love most: great times and amazing beer. The snow transforms the landscape and lays the path for adventures yet to be had. Trails ready to be explored, and freshly groomed hills ready for the first run of the day. And later, as the sun descends, it's time to unwind with great conversation and even better friends. Experience a taste of Michigan winter with Founders Brewing Company, born and brewed in Michigan.
New pitcher is Parker Warner for the Potters, making his third appearance. He has 2 innings pitched, 4 hits, no earned runs. He has struck out 2, he's walked none. He will face Alex Leopard with Maloney down at first base. Parker coming out of Livermore, California. His first pitch is down low for a ball. Staten, 3 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 6 strikeouts, 3 walks, 4 runs, and he's responsible for Maloney over at first base. Chopper out towards second. Big hop out there for Mancini. He goes to first for the out. So Warner comes in and gets Leopard, but not before the Prune Packers score twice. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Healdsburg on top, 4-0.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft and mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Old man knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road. He had 'em by the collar, said he...
Bottom of the 4th inning, top of the order, Caius Gargett, then Cole Dillon and Will Lindbergh against Robert Abazian, who's gone through 3 innings and has faced the required 9 batters. Gargett flied out to center field his first time up. He takes a fastball outside. Caius at 353, now 2 for 5 in the series. Playing over at third base tonight for the Potters. Does most of his time at shortstop. He's over at third. Breaking ball catches the outside corner, 1-1. One and one on Caius Gargett, starting off the bottom of the fourth. Shows bunt, bunts it down the third base line, picked up by the pitcher. He's going to have to hurry, and he didn't get him. No, he did not. That's a single for Caius Gargett. So the first hit in the fourth inning here. Second hit for the Potters. Cole Dillon will be the hitter. He struck out and made it to first on a missed third strike back in the first inning. 1 home run and 7 batted in for Cole as Gargett with a perfectly placed bunt of Asian did all he could. Gunned it to first. Made it actually a little closer than I thought it was, but not in time. We're going to throw over there and keep Gargett close. Don't know if the Potters will be running. They're down 4. Potters have not scored a run since the 6th inning in Tuesday night's game. So that is 15 innings plus here as we play in the 4th inning. Dillon takes a strike. 0-1. Very consistent with his pitches. Evasian, he has not walked anybody yet. He's going to step off as the catcher, Lance, will go out and have a word with him. Will Lindbergh hitting number 3 today for Tyler Robertson and the Potters. He's on deck. Potters were down 5-0 on Tuesday, came back and made it 5-3, but then gave up 3 in the next inning to make it 8-3. So hopefully they can close the gap without giving it back this time. Pitch to Dillon's hit high and deep into left field. Going back is Hamchuk. He's going to have room in front of the fence and make the catch. Hit solidly, but not as far as initially thought. And Dillon is out on a fly to left field for the first out, and Will Lindbergh will be the hitter. Good contact, not far enough for Cole. He's the first out of the fourth, and Lindbergh, who lined into a double play his first time up, hit a line drive right at Cole Caruso, who gunned it to first base to double off Cole Dillon. To end the first inning, he'll come up to the plate. Comes in at 286, does Will. Out in right field for the Potters tonight. There goes the runner. It's fouled away. On the left side, over the Potters concession stand down there in the original bounce house, which has been repurposed to, I don't know, a bunch of different things, like a batting cage or something. Riley, the engineer, do you know what's going on down? No, I have no idea what's going on in there. They keep the shades closed. I don't know. But the real bounce house is going good, so that's good news. 0-1 on Will. Sails the fastball high and away. Cade Parker in the cleanup spot tonight. He's on deck. Go over to first base. Back is Gargett. Two in the third, 2 in the fourth for the Prune Packers. Inside to Will Lindbergh. 2 balls and 1 strike. Decent lead by Caius at first base. To the plate, Lindbergh lines it into left field, coming on his Hamchuk. That's going to go in front of him for a base hit. So Lindbergh lines it to left again. This time got a little higher. Second hit of the inning for the Potters, third in the game. And with runners at first and second and 1 out, Cade Parker will be the hitter. Cade at 267, 2 for 10 in the series after striking out back in the second inning. He does leave the Potters with 5 home runs on the summer and 21 runs batted in his second in the starting lineup to Cole Eaton's 22. Cade out of Panama City Beach, Florida, and Georgia Southern University. He's got 2 Potters on base and 1 out here in the fourth. Parker check swing. I think he went around, but the ball got away from Lance, and both runners will advance. So it's second and third, but it's 0-1 now on Cade Parker. He's followed by Zach Chamiso in the order for the Potters. Into the corners for the Prune Packers. 0-1 on Cade Parker. Check swing. That time he checked it and it was outside. So good job by Cade. 1 ball and 1 strike. Parker hits it, and there goes the bat flying toward the dugout, kind of racing the ball to try to get to the Healdsburg dugout. The bat won. And he'll have to go over there and a kind of a walk of shame to pick up his bat. And it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Basically, he says, I didn't mean anything by it, gentlemen. Don't know if it's the longest bat throw. We've seen a couple of good bat throws this summer. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. At third, Gargett. At second, Lindbergh. Breaking ball is grounded to third as a fair ball knocked down by Caruso. Gets up, throws it across the diamond. That's a really good play by Cole Caruso at third base. Potters had to hold at third, and Caruso, with a do-or-die stab with the backhand, picked it up, gunned it across the diamond, and got Parker at first base. So 2 outs, and here's Zach Chamiso. Applied to left his first time. Zach at 333. He had a home run on Tuesday night and 5 runs batted in on the summer. Not all on Tuesday night. So Potters still haven't scored since the 6th inning on Tuesday, but Chamiso trying to change all that. Cole Eaton on deck. Zach takes a ball outside low, 1-0. Lincoln High School, the Fighting Zebras, Sierra College Wolverine, Zach Chamiso. It's a grounder slowly to second base. Tatum with a big hop over to first and got him. Potters get 2 in position, can't score. We'll go to the 5th. They trail 4-0.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Get a 4th of July Potters t-shirt and 4 Potters tickets. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
Top of the 5th inning, 4-0 Healdsburg. Parker Warner back out on the mound. He relieved Cam Staten in the 4th inning. Staten went 3 2/3, 6 hits, 4 runs, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. 2 big blows. Robbie Hamchuk with two home runs and 3 runs batted in against Cam. Joey Kramer will start off the 5th. He'll be followed by Camden Hayslip and then Connor Sharpio So it's 4, 5, and 6 against the young right-hander Parker Warner. And Farmer's fifth inning means the first batter is retired. And by any means necessary, then it will be half price on Farmer's Brewing Company products. We already have $5 on 16-ounce Founders, but now it's Farmer's. We had Dueling Dogs earlier. You get the drift. It's a Thirsty Thursday. And here is Joey Kramer. Is kind of a tough batter to have in the Farmer's fifth, but he is 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch is in there, I believe. Oh, that's a ball. 1-0. I thought he was making the strike call. Kramer came in at 4:02, picked up a single back in the third, popped a third in the first. Warner's next pitch is in there for a strike. At 90 for Parker Warner. First time he's hit 90 tonight. Of course, only a second batter. Any means necessary to get the out for Farmers in the Farmers fifth inning. That is ball 2 inside and low. 2-1. You know, the guy that got the foul ball, he's kind of got a little swagger to him as he walks around. He got that a couple innings ago in that front row right behind home plate. Ball just got over the screen to him. He's got a little swagger to him. Outside 3-1. Kramer out of Washington State University. Takes that one inside, ball 4. So no beer for you, for Potter fans. At least no Farmer's beer, as here comes Camden Hayslip. He is struck out back in the second, then he grounded a base hit right back up the middle in the third, drove in a run in the 2-run Prune Packer third inning. Hayslip 319 coming in. Picked up RBI number 22 back in the third inning. Out of the University of Alabama. Playing out in right field for the Prune Packers. Brings and fouls that one back to the screen. Hits the backstop right in front of those two fans in the front row, and they didn't even flinch. They had true love, you know. They got more important things in their mind. They're just kind of like settled in. 0-1 now. Kramer with a short lead at first base. Hayslip takes in the dirt. Nice block by Harvey. Now he has to find it, and he does. So it's 1 ball and 1 strike on Camden Hayslip with Sharpio on deck. Kramer down at first base. He got the walk to open up the top of the fifth. Checking out. It says 3-0 on the scoreboard. Of course, they're trying to get a new scoreboard, okay? Friends of McBean are working diligently to try to get a new scoreboard. We'll have a QR code up a little bit later. Pass ball just misses, 2-1. So we can get that new scoreboard, and it won't say 3 balls and no strikes anymore. Willie thinks the answer for everything is we got to have more cowbell, and maybe he's right. Two-one pitches inside. Harvey knocks it down, picks up, throws to second. The tag applied. He is out at second base. What a fine play behind the plate by Jake Harvey, who made the pickup and then got clear of the batter and gunned it down to second, and Kramer is out. And that might have to count since he's thrown out stealing, Willie. That might have to count for the Farmers' fifth inning. First batter, you did it before. You can do it again. I talked Willie into that one, I think. Hayslip hits it deep to left center field. Cole Eaton is giving chase. He won't catch up with it. And it's against the fence. Bounces off. Eaton picks it up, gets it back into the infield, but it's a clear double for Hayslip, his second hit of the game. And he hit that one a ton to left center field. Halfway up the fence in left center field. I'm going to say 106 off the bat. What do you got? 111 off the bat, the highest, fastest one we've had all season off the bat, 111 miles an hour. Probably carried about 380, I would say. Something like that. Carson's on it. That's why he's the number 1 intern. Nia, of course, is number 2 now because she sang the national anthem today and did a great job. Here's Connor Sharpio outside for a ball. So looms large, getting Kramer down at second base for the first out because Hayslip now at second. With 1 out and Sharpio, who has popped to short and hit a fielder's choice. So he is 0 for 2 in this one. There goes the runner. Harvey's throwing down to third. It's going to be too late. Gargett picks it up off the short hop. But Hayslip steals third base. So he's 90 feet away. The pitch was called a strike, I believe. Let's see. It says it was on the scoreboard. I think it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Potter's going to move the infield in, down 4 here in the 5th. Potter's with some activity out in their bullpen. Same with the Prune Packers, actually. Fastball misses outside. Two and one. Sharpio, 293 on the season, 17 runs batted in, 3 home runs. Hits one down the right field line that probably is going to end up foul, and it will in the bullpen area. Lindbergh giving chase, but he's not going to be able to catch up to it. Would have been an easy sac fly had he been able to, so it's 2 and 2 now.
Hey fans, a quick update. $3 slices of Old Town pizza and $3 burgers down at the Potter's concession.
5th inning, and the $3 burgers and pizza already rearing its not ugly head, very good head. 2-2 coming up to Sharpio. Hits a ground at a shortstop. They're going to come to the, no, not coming to the plate to go to first. Thought about coming to the plate, but Parker had to move back to get the hop. And when he went to throw home, Hayslip was already there. So it's an RBI ground out for Sharpio, his 18th RBI of the season. And is now 5-0, and Cole Caruso will be there. Cole 2 for 2 so far in this one. Singled in the second, singled in the 4th. Takes a breaking ball in there for a strike. Bottom of the 6th inning up in Medford. The Rogues and Mudcats are tied at 3. Mudcats just a game and a half behind the Potters for second place in the PEL. Two teams don't meet again until ground out to shortstop. Parker is going to backhand it across the diamond. Strong play by Cade Parker for the out. 1-run scores for the Prune Packers. We go to the bottom of the 5th. They are on top 5-0.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
This job is the Esplanade Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the topside included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Cole Eden, Eli Small, Luke Mancy against the new pitcher Cole Stokes from the University of Oregon. 11 innings pitched. His 8th appearance, 11 innings pitched, and the key stat for him, 23 strikeouts and 10 walks in those 11 innings, giving up just 3 hits. Has given up the 10 walks, an ERA of 4.08. 2 wins and no losses. So he'll face Cole Eaton, who struck out back in the 2nd. Throws a little bit of a breaking ball inside. So it's 1-0. Another breaking ball. That's in there. Evasion, while I was in there, 4 innings, 3 hits, no runs, no walks, 4 strikeouts. So he is looking to go 4-0 and will lower that 1.68 earned run average as well. Swinging a miss. Slider from Stokes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Another guy about 6'2" or 6'3" out there. Grounded out towards second base. Tatum has it on a hop. Gets him in a step by at first base. So Tatum to Kramer for the out, and that'll bring up Eli Small, who had an infield single off the glove of Cole Caruso at third base, his first time up. 2 for 10 in the series for Eli Small. He is the designated hitter in this one for the Potters. Also did some catching in the series. Looks like Stokes has got something on his wrist or something that he's been asked to remove, so that's what he's going to do. Conforming to the norm. Gabe Maya has been doing some throwing in the Potters bullpen, the left-hander out of El Dorado Hills. So here's Eli Small. Fastball on the inside corner at 93 from Stokes. Inside that hit him. So Eli's going to go down to first base, hit by a pitch. It was a breaking ball. There's a silver lining there. So here is Luke Mancy, who struck out back in the 3rd inning. Luke 0 for 1 in this one. Out of University of New Mexico. Luke playing at second base for the Potters tonight. Got Parker at short. Arquette at 3rd. Chamiso at 1st. Luke 245 with a home run. And 10 batted in. Caruso in at 3rd. Breaking ball strike. 0-1 on Mancy. He's followed by Jake Harvey, the number 9 hitter in the order tonight. Small leading at first base, the 0-1 pitch. Hit high in the air out in center field. Leopard has got it in left center. Out number 2 in the inning. Which will bring up Jake Harvey, who took a call 3rd strike back in the 3rd inning. Jake out of Roseville, California, with a pair of runs batted in, still looking for his first hit of the summer. So he'll come in here with a runner at first and 2 outs in the 5th. Breaking ball inside corner, strike 1. Oh and 1 on Jake. Skies one down the right field line. That's going to be a long run for Hayslip. He doesn't get there. It's down on the right corner. Here comes a run around 3rd. Klenoff going to throw it to the plate, but he'll score standing up. It's an RBI double for Jake Harvey down in the deepest confines of right field, and the Potters are on the board. It's now 5-1. With 2 outs, Eli Small is running. Harvey picks up the RBI, his first hit of the summer, his third run batted in, and he's out at second base. And Caius Gargett will be the hitter. So Jakes just sliced it down the right field line. Haslip playing in kind of a straightaway right field, had a long way to go. And with 2 outs, Small is running on contact. He scores standing up. The Potters are on the board. 4th hit of the game for Lincoln. And here's Gargett, who flied to center in the first, had a bunt single in the 4th. He slices that one foul. Back to our left, so it is 0-1. So 5-1 Prune Packers. 0-1 on Caius. Takes the fastball and it's outside at 93 from Stokes. 1 ball and 1 strike. Small hit by a pitch. With 1 out, then with 2 outs, Harvey drops the double down the right field line. The Potters are on the board here in the bottom of the 5th. Line drive right back up the middle, base hit. Harvey around in third. Leopard's going to pick it up. He's got a really good arm. The throw to the plate's going to be too late. The Potters scored their second run. It's now 5-2 in favor of the Prune Packers. Second hit for Gargett. Picks up his 3rd run batted in. Potters have put 2 up on the board. They put, like we said, they put 3 up on the board when they were down 5-0 on Tuesday and made it 5-3 momentarily, but then gave the 3 back in the next inning. And we have Cole Dillon at the plate, who has struck out but reached first and then hit a long fly to left field, which was caught by Hamchuk in the 4th inning. So he is 0 for 2. Breaking ball, inside corner, call strike. Gargett with the single up the middle. Leopard's throw actually was cut off at second base. It looked like he was going to make a throw to the plate. He's already thrown 1 guy on the bases today. 0-1 now. Breaking ball perfect in there for a strike, 0-2. To Dillon. Chopper out towards shortstop. Maloney has it. He's going to go to a long way to first on a hop. Nice play over there by Kramer to make the play for the out. Potter scored 2. We go to the 6th. They trail 5-2.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley president of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number 1. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
We're 5 Star Bank. How can we help you?
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team help us keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PFAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
Top of the 6th inning, Potters on the board for the first time in 16 innings, 5-2 now in favor of the Prune Packers. Gabe Maya, the left-hander out of El Dorado Hills, comes on for his 8th appearance, 10 innings, 4 hits, 17 strikeouts, 4 walks, a 2.70 ERA. No wins or losses for Gabe, and he will face Eamon Lance. He is the dueling dogs batter. More importantly, he's the first batter here in the inning, and it sails outside for a ball. It's a Thirsty Thursday. It's already $5 for 16 ounces of Founders Brewing Company, and now Dueling Dogs in there for half price if he can strike out Eamon Lance, who takes the second pitch high for a ball, 2-0. Eamon probably feels like he's done his part. He struck out once tonight already, so. And that's ball 3. So quickly 3-0 on Lance. Jake Tatum to follow, then the top of the order, which means Robbie Hamchuk, who has 2 home runs tonight. Piper still hanging out, even though he lost to a small child in the race today. Ball 4. Just the 5th base on balls issued by Gabe Maya this season, and it'll bring up Jake Tatum, who struck out twice so far tonight. Jake hitting at .364. 4 for 9 in the series with 2 runs scored. Out of the University of Houston, Jake Tatum. Maya's first pitch is hit sharply down the third off the glove, and that body at third base of Gargett, and he'll be safe at first. Looking over, it looks like it's going to be scored an error at third base. Kind of an in-between hop. Tough play, but off the body of Gargett at third base. So I'll visit the official score later, but it looks like it'll be called an error. First and second, nobody out, more importantly, and now Robbie Hamchuk, the batter. Hamchuk walked in the first inning, homered in the third, and homered in the fourth, and has driven in 3 runs tonight. Fouls that one off. We talked about it. Potter scored 3 times on Tuesday to cut the lead to 5-3, but then the Prune Packers came back with 3 in the top of the next inning. Same situation here as the Potters scored twice in the 5th, and now in the 6th, Prune Packers with 2 on and nobody out. A walk and an error. Breaking ball misses inside, 1-1. Slider, I thought, must have caught some of the plate, but evidently not. So it's 1-1. The official score may change his mind on that one. I don't know. We'll see. Swing and a miss. The fastball from Maya at 86 by Hamchuk. So it's 1-2. Solo homer in the third, a 2-run homer in the fourth for Hamchuk. Now he has 3 on the season. He's popped his RBI total up to 5 as he came to this series only 12 at-bats on the season. Breaking ball's popped up, and I think it's going to get out of play. So he is 5 for 10. He was 2 for 12 coming in, and is 5 for 10 in this series. So got the average over 300 now. And it's a 1-ball, 2-strike count coming up. He's followed by Maddox Maloney and Alex Leppert. Maya misses with the breaking ball outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Foul back to the screen. So he stays alive at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Maya, the left-hander out of El Dorado Hills, and Loyola Marymount against Hamchuk, who's in the transfer portal. In the dirt, makes it 3-2. Harvey with another good block back there. Cam Staten started for the Potters, went 3 2/3, and Parker Warner an inning and a third, and now Gabe Maya. hit down the left field line curving, it'll be foul into the bullpen. So we'll do it again at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Seven hits so far for the Prune Packers. They finished with 11 hits on Tuesday. Maya working behind the plate, working with Jake Harvey behind the plate, getting the sign for the 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball's hit high up in the air toward right field. Lindbergh's going to take it all the way over to the foul line. He makes the catch. A throw into second as the runner at second will tag and go to third. So Lance goes to third. Amchuk is retired on a fly ball to Will Lindbergh in right. 1 out, first and third, and here's Maddox Maloney, who struck out, fly to left, and walked. His fly to left was very deep to left. He walked in the 4th inning. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Maddox Maloney came in at 400 on the day out of University of Oregon. And then we're going to have a meeting at the mound with everybody's involved in this one. We'll see, maybe we'll talk about what happens if they try the double steal. Obviously the Potters in the middle of the infielders are going to play in double play depth. Try to get out of this one. Two in the 3rd and 2 in the 4th and 1 in the 5th for the Prune Packers. Potters came up with 2 in their half of the 5th to break a drought of 16 innings of scoreless ball. Got the RBI double from Jake Harvey, then a single from Caius Gargett. Umpire says, okay, you got everybody together. I understand that, but everybody needs to get their say, but we got to get going here. And everybody seems to be ready, and Maloney steps in. Tatum at first, Lance at third. Maya to the plate, swung on and missed by Maloney. Actually got a little piece of it into the glove of Jake Harvey, 0-1. Alex Leopard to follow, the center fielder. Tatum creeping off over there at first. He's going to go. The pitch is hit high in the air to right field again. Lindbergh's going back, still going back. He'll make the catch. Tagging at third is Lance. The throw will come into second. It's a sacrifice fly for Maloney. The 6th run for the Prune Packers. Then they lead at 6-2. Maloney picks up his 6th RBI of the season. Lance scores. Looks like we've got Tommy Farmer batting for Leopard. So Farmer, the pinch hitter here in the 6th for Leopard, who was 0 for 2. Takes a strike, Farmer. From University of Texas, Austin. That is on the inside corner, call strike 2. Oh and 2. Hits it out into left center. Eaton on the move. Comes over and makes the catch. So the Prune Packers score 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. They are on top, 6-2.
Astro Air Design Incorporated, where you feel the difference. We are a locally owned and operated heating, air conditioning, and custom sheet metal company committed to the highest quality of craftsmanship at a competitive price. Our trained and certified technicians have the knowledge and experience required to install, maintain, or repair your home comfort solutions. Our upfront pricing gives you the peace of mind because you know your price is locked in. Call Astro Air Design Incorporated today.
Here in Michigan, we do more than just survive the winter. We thrive during it. You simply can't keep us away from what we love most: great times and amazing beer. The snow transforms the landscape and lays the path for adventures yet to be had. Trails ready to be explored, and freshly groomed hills ready for the first run of the day. And later, as the sun descends, it's time to unwind with great conversation and even better friends. Experience a taste of Michigan winter with Founders Brewing Company, born and brewed in Michigan.
Bottom of the sixth inning, 6-2 in favor of the Prune Packers. Cole Stokes back out of the mound, and I need a ruling from you, Riley the engineer, or maybe Jason or Carson. I don't know. Did the spinning back guy go out onto the field of play? What say you guys? I need to know. This is very important. Did he, Jason? Did he go out in the field of play? He did. Okay, that means that did John pick the players again? Okay, then he gets to move up. The guy goes on the field to play. You move up automatically one spot. That's the rules. I don't make them. Actually, I do. And so that moves John up. We've had a lot of movement in intern rankings today. A lot of things going on in the intern rankings. We have a new number 2, Nia, a new number 3, John. Lauren has gone all the way down to 4th. Will Lindbergh's going to start us off here in the bottom of the 6th inning as the Potters turn their attention to trying to get a couple more runs here. Will takes a fastball high and outside. They came up with 2 in the 5th off Stokes. Lindbergh is lined out and singled, so he is 1 for 2 in this one. Comes in at 286. Chopper up the middle. That's going to get into center field for another base hit for Will Lindbergh. Continues swinging a good bat out of Gold River, California. That is hit number 6 for the Potters. It brings up Cade Parker, who has struck out and grounded to third. Cade has 5 home runs. Comes in at 267. A lot of weird stuff going on with those interns today, Riley the engineer. Not intern, but engineer. If you were, that's an interesting question. If you were an intern, what would you be ranked? Oh, man. That is, I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks. Parker takes a breaking ball, and it is in there for a strike. Stokes hitting that inside corner with regularity on the breaking pitch. 0-1. Carson taking a look at the new rankings. Swinging a miss, 0-2. Took a picture so he could put it in the Intern Weekly magazine that he edits. Yes. There's just a lot of movement today. I mean, there's a lot of things happening. Nia stepping in at the last second and singing a great national anthem. Swinging a miss. Parker's out on strikes. So 1 out, 1 on in the 6th, and then I'll bring up Zach Chamiso, Lincoln's own, who has flied to left and grounded to second.
Now batting for the Lincoln Potters from Sierra College, first baseman Zach Chamiso.
Lindbergh at first, 1 out. Chamiso with a home run. He got that on Tuesday, and 5 runs batted in for the summer. Came in at 333. Stokes throws over to first base. Kramer doesn't even try to tag Lindbergh. Potter's bullpen looks to be clean right now. There's stretching going on with Healdsburg, but no throwing. Chamiso swings and fouls at the plate, and that got the catcher Lance. He is mad because it hurts. See if Emma comes out. Usually she's right there, but Lance immediately went down on one knee, then got up and threw his mask down just out of frustration and pain, I would imagine. His coaching going to come out and take a look at him. Catcher out of Arizona State University. Blake McDonald just rejoined the team. He's been on the Healdsburg Prune Packers seemingly forever, and he just rejoined them and was catcher last night, so if Lance can't continue, I think we would see Blake, but here's hoping that Amon is okay, and he's definitely walking up. He put the helmet back on. That means he is staying in, so that's good news. Chamiso did nothing wrong, but he feels like he has to apologize anyway. 6-10, Willie, for the 50-50 now. Because I'm the point person now. That's the total. That's in the... So 305, 305. Do the math. We need more. We need to get it to 7. Willie, get to work and get it to 7. Come on. There goes the runner. The pitch is in there for a strike. The throw to second, not in time. And at second base is Lindbergh with the stolen base. That's okay. We can get the 50-50 going and do the game. We don't care. It doesn't matter to us. So in scoring position is Will Lindbergh, but a 0-2 count now on Zach. He's followed by Cole Eaton. Chamiso hits it high in the air, pretty well to left center field. Going is Leopard, and he will make the catch in left center field. Chamiso hit it pretty well, but Leopard runs it down in center field. Actually, that is probably Farmer out in center. He took over for Leopard. So Farmer runs it down. So long out for Chamiso, and Riley, the engineer, who Chamiso is his favorite player. He thought he just does really good stuff, but the other team comes up with their best plays when he's up. It happens all the time. Here's Cole Eaton. Struck out back in the second, then grounded to second in the fifth, so he is 0 for 2. Comes in at 274. Lindbergh still at second base. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. That has been a very effective pitch for Stokes in the inning and 2/3 he has pitched. Out of the University of Oregon. Fastball is chopped out to shortstop. Maloney waits for the hop. He's got it. He's fast at first. The throw in the dirt picked up by Kramer, but he is safe. Excellent pickup by Kramer, but Eaton very fast. Legs it out for the single. Lindbergh goes to third. First and third now with 2 outs, and Eli Small at the plate. Eli with an infield single and was hit by a pitch, so he is 1 for 1. He scored a run back in the fifth. He has 7 runs batted in. Maloney had no choice but to wait for the hop to come down on that one, and Eaton is very fast. Maloney hurried the throw. Kramer with an excellent pickup at first, probably saved a run. Let's see if Eaton is stealing. The first pitch is a big chopper, and that's going to be a tough play at third base. Caruso's not going to throw it. It's an infield single, and the Potters score again. Small picks up his second hit. He picks up an RBI. Potters have put up 1 here. They have runners at first and second, and they have Luke Mancy, who struck out and flied to center. Now we've got a pinch hitter, it looks like. Brett Ott. Brett Ott just added to the roster. So Ott is up here with 2 on and 2 outs and hits a line drive into left center field. Farmer's going to run it down, though, and make the catch. Hit the ball really well, but right at Tommy Farmer in left center field. Potters score once in the 6th. We go to the 7th. They trail 6-3.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft and mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Old man knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road. He had him by the collar, said
Top of the 7th inning, Gabe Maya back out on the mound for the Potters, who scored once in the bottom of the 6th. They made it a 6-3 ball game. Defensive changes. Brett Ott, who came in to bat for Mancy, is out in left field. Cole Dillon has moved to second base for the Potters as Maya delivers inside for a ball to Joey Kramer, who's walked, singled, and popped to third. Hits that one to left a long way, and it won't be coming back. 7-3, Prune Packers. So the Potters scratch and claw for a run, and the Prune Packers get it back with one swing. I can't wait for this number. 347, 103 miles an hour off the bat. Thank you, Carson. Although I think your 347 might be, you might have got the numbers transposed. It might have been 437. But I'll go with you for right now. Cameron Hayslip, the batter, struck out, singled, and then doubled, and he hit the ball off the fence in left center field at 111 miles an hour back in the 5th inning. Four for 12 in the series. Pops one up. I need a reading on that, how high it went. And the shortstop, nice play by Parker, who came all the way over because Dillon at the last minute said, I don't know where it is, and kind of pointed where he thought it was. But Parker right in the right spot for the out. So he pops out in right center field to the shortstop for one out, and Connor Sharpio is the hitter. So, yeah, Carson, that's what I want you to get me. How high did that one go? Forget about the velocity. I want 136 feet. And I think we need to get that, institute that on your track, man. Swung on and missed by Sharpio out of Cal State Long Beach by way of Sacramento, or Santa Rosa Junior College. Picked up an RBI and a ground out back in the 5th. Swings and misses there. So he has 18 runs batted in on the season and 3 home runs. Popped out, fielder's choice and a ground out. So 0 for 3 with that RBI for Connor. That one's hit well to left field as well. Coming off, it's going to drop in front of Ott in left field. Picks it up, gets it in, but Sharpio's going to second base, and he is in there, and the throw gets by. It's backed up by Chimiso. He drops it, picked up, throw to third. The tag is almost made. Was it made? I have no idea what happened. And he was upended and leaving the field. There's only 2 outs if he's out, so that's not going to be – that's only 2 outs. So where's everybody going? I have no idea because everybody's running off the field like he's out, and he is safe at third base. I didn't think he got the tag on him. It looked like he was upended, jumping up for the throw, and got flipped over, and I didn't see a tag made. So safe at third. You get credit for a double. He is at third base with 1 out, and the batter, Cole Caruso. The manager, the third base coach, and the umpire are going to get together. I don't know what they're going to decide. He says he was safe. I know that's what I said, and he's still there. So I don't know if he wants, maybe he wants some sort of an obstruction, but I don't see how that could be. So it was a double by Sharpio. Ott picks it up in left field, throws it. It gets by at second. Backed up by Chimiso over at first, but it bounces off his glove. He picks it up, throws to third. A little too high and sliding in with Sharpio. Up into the third baseman, Gargett. Maybe he called him out, and Connor is staying at third base. I thought I saw the umpire make a safe call. But there's a lot of instruction going on, and now Connor is leaving. Now he's coming back to the bag. Now the umpire, the third base coach is doing the shrug emoji. Sharpio is staying at third base. The fans are incensed. I'm confused, which is perpetual. So here's Caruso. Singled in the 2nd, singled in the 4th, grounded to short in the 5th. Line drive right center field. That'll be a base hit and drive in a run and make it 8-3. So Caruso with another hit. That's his 6th of the series. Picks up the RBI. 2 runs in, and it's 8-3 in favor of the Prune Packers. Eamon Lance, the catcher, coming up to the plate. Popped out, struck out, and walked. Fouled it out of play, 0-1. So the inning started with a Kramer home run, then a pop-up. A double by Sharpia went to third on an overthrow. Scores on the Caruso single. Prune Packers have scored twice on 2 hits here in the 7th. Breaking ball's popped up. Calling is everybody. First baseman Chamiso makes the catch for the 3rd out. Second out. Oh, man. Oh, well, I was wishing. You know how it goes. I still was wondering about the play at third base. I still half count that as an out. 2 outs, and Jake Tatum's the hitter. Actually, we got a number 3, Jonas Salk. Willie said number 30, but it's number 3. So he will bat for Jake Tatum, who was 0 for 3 in the game tonight. Takes a fastball inside. Jonas out of Portland University. Comes up here with Caruso at first and 2 outs. Let's get that straight. In the 7th inning, and the Prune Packers on top 8-3. Swings and misses at a slider. 1-1. That's in the dirt, blocked by Harvey. 2-1 now on Salk. He'll be followed by Robbie Hamchuk, who has 2 of the Prune Packers' 3 home runs tonight. Inside again. There goes the runner down to second as the ball gets away. No, they're going to say it was hit the batter. So Caruso doesn't get the stolen base, but he'll go to second nonetheless and bring up Hamchuk. Walked in the first, homered in the 3rd, homered in the 4th, and then fly to right in the 6th. Up here with 2 on and 2 out. Sharply hit but foul down the 3rd baseline. Go out to the bullpen where there is activity. Vazian went the first 4 for the Prune Packers, and then the last 2 is Cole Stokes. As we are in the 7th inning from McBean Stadium in lovely Lincoln, California. Breaking ball's lined into left center field, moving over the left fielder, and makes the catch. Nice play by Ott out there in left field, covered a lot of ground, but not before 2-run score for the Prune Packers. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Potter fans will stretch it, but they trail at 8-3.
When it comes to your home's maintenance and repairs, Jeffers Resource Group has you covered. Our handyman services offer a comprehensive range of expertise, from minor carpentry to drywall, electrical and flooring for property managers, landlords, and renters alike. We ensure that every job is completed to the highest standards, so you can have peace of mind. Contact us today to discover how Jeffers Resource Group can help keep your home in top shape.
Fans want to keep restoring and renovating historic McBean Stadium? Now you can become a member of Friends of McBean. Annual membership start at $50. Get a 4th of July Potters t-shirt and 4 Potters tickets. Become a member now at friendsofmcbean.org.
American River College is a top-tier community college sports program that provides student athletes with the opportunity to thrive both athletically and academically. ARC Athletics is currently ranked 5th in the state and 2nd in Northern California. With over 19 sports programs, our athletes compete with the region's best athletes. Our diverse and dedicated coaching staff helps athletes develop the skills necessary to compete at the next level. Start your community college athletics journey with us. American River College, Sacramento's best athletic program. Go Beavers.
Bottom of the seventh inning, Potters trailed 8-3. Tucker Bucci is the new pitcher for the Prune Packers. His sixth appearance, 14 2/3 innings, 13 hits, 23 strikeouts, and just 4 walks. First pitch is a strike. No, it's inside. Sure looked like a strike. 1-0. Looks like Jax Jimenez is on deck to pinch hit. That fastball is in there for a strike. Harvey with a double last time up. Down the right field line, drove in a run for the Potters. Their first one of the ball game. Takes that outside for a ball, 2-1. So Jimenez is on deck to bat for Gargett. Two balls, one strike. Pass ball is high, 3-1. Three balls and one strike. Bougie, the third pitcher for the Prune Packers, swing and a miss. Fouled into the catcher's glove, 3-2. Avazian went 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, no runs, and Stokes 2 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs. And now Bougie. Outside, ball 4. Not a tough take for Harvey as he'll go down to first base.
Tucker Bougie now on the mound for Healdsburg.
Just the 5th walk given up by Bougie. And here's Jax Jimenez. Gargett was 2 for 3 tonight, drove in a run. Finished the series at 4 for 7. And here's Jimenez out of Whitney High School, headed to the University of Oregon, left-handed hitter. Swings and misses at the fastball. 90 miles an hour from Bougie. Cole Dillon on deck. That one sails outside. A little off-speed pitch. Evens it up at 1-1 on Jax. Potter's got 2 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th. Healdsburg with 2 in the 3rd, 4th, and 7th, and single runs in the 5th and 6th. 3 home runs for the Prune Packers tonight. Outside again, 2-1. 2 by Hamchuk, 1 by Kramer. Bougie from UC Berkeley. Two and 1. Short lead at first by Harvey. High fly ball center field. Giving ground is Farmer. Going to go back. His ball is very deep, but it's caught out there by Farmer for the first down. Jimenez got into that one pretty well, but hit it to the wrong part of the ballpark. And with 1 out, Cole Dillon will be the hitter. Struck out in the 1st, fly to left deep in the 4th, and then grounded to short in the 5th. Cole with a home run, 7 runs batted in, 180 average coming in. He's followed by Will Lindberg. Breaking ball misses outside, 1-0. Potters take off tomorrow, a big weekend series against the Medford Rogues up in Medford. Then they're back next week, Tuesday, against Athletic Edge Express, and then a 3-game league series against the West Coast Kings Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. In the dirt, 2-0. Cap it off with the Sunday game against the California Tigers, but it's those 3 Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So after tonight, 6 big league games in the span of a week for the Potters, in the span of 8 days. That one is a little bit too high. 3 balls and no strikes. One out here in the 7th. Potters trail at 8-3. Bougie, the third pitcher for the Prune Packers. That one is in there for a strike. 91 miles an hour. 3 balls, 1 strike on Dillon. Cole out of Rockwall, Texas. That one is on the corner, strike 2. Three and 2 to Dillon. Inside that hit him. Dillon goes down to first, and again, if it's going to be ball 4, don't hit me with it. That's my theory. If I'm a batter, I'm going to just walk anyway, just miss me. 2 on, nobody out here, or excuse me, 1 out here. Harvey at second, Dillon at first, and Will Lindbergh, who is lined out, singled, and singled. So 3 good swings for Will tonight. Came in at 286, scored back in the 6th inning. Cade Parker to follow. Lindbergh check swing, it's in there for a strike. 0-1. Activity in the Potters bullpen. We'll get a name and a number. They just started throwing. Lindbergh takes outside. Took something off that. It's 1 ball and 1 strike on Will. From Cal State Northridge by way of Gold River, California. Will pops that one out of play. Got the breaking ball in there, and it's 1-2. One-two set. Check the runners at first and second. Lindbergh swings and misses. 90-mile-an-hour fastball gets him on strikes for the second out here in the 7th inning, and it'll bring up Cade Parker, who struck out twice and grounded to third. So Cade is 0 for 3 in this one. Comes in with 5 home runs and 21 runs batted in. Good time to touch one right here, I would think, as the Potters trail at 8-3. Zach Chamiso is next, hopefully this inning. On the corner for a strike. Oh and 1 on Cade. Swing and a miss at a slider. 0-2. Bougie got him right where he wanted him. Got him going after that one, so it's 0-2. It's like Tanner Bradley was loosening up. Youngster out of Cotati, California. Parker swings and misses at another slider. So Potters get a couple on, can't score. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Healdsburg on top, 8-3.
This job is the Esplanade at Turkey Creek phases 4 and 5. Our scope of work for this project is full scope, so we've got all the underground, all the joint trench, and all the top side included with it.
We're putting in sewer pipe, manholes. We're not doing services yet. We go through and do all the main line, and then we come back and do all the services after that. I would say this project right here, the one we're working on, is probably about a 2-month project. It's very costly to the developer, so beating the schedule is very important, more important than most projects. It's got a lot of groundwater, so we've got an extensive groundwater pump system in place. It's just cool to be a part of the built environment and know that for the next 100 years that people are going to use and enjoy what we've created here today.
Top of the 8th inning, Gabe Maya still out on the mound for the Potters. He'll face Maddox Maloney, then Tommy Farmer and Joey Kramer. Maloney has struck out, fly to left, walked, and hit a sacrifice fly, so he is 0 for 2 with an RBI, his 6th of the summer. Swings and misses at a breaking ball from Gabe Maya, the left-hander out of El Dorado Hills. Popped up right side. Chamizo giving chase in foul territory out toward the bullpen, but that's going to be on top of the VIP area over there, so it'll be 0-2. They had a winner finally of the 50-50, and the guy put on such a show, I thought either he was the coach of the team they were sending, or else he was something, because he was going nuts over there. Maybe he needed the money. I don't know. Check swing didn't go. 1-2. A lot of high fives going on over there. Need to get to the bottom of that. 1-2 pitch. Fastball inside corner, call strike 3. So Maloney's out on strikes. That's Gabe's first strikeout. Going to bring up Tommy Farmer. Came on to pinch hit for Leopard in the 6th inning and fly to left. So he is 0 for 1. Alex was 0 for 2 with a run scored while he was in there. Foul back to the screen. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the 8th. That's popped up left side. Giving chase is Jimenez, but he's not going to have it as Jackson's taken over at third base. It's on top of the old bounce house, now repurposed. 0-2 quickly on Tommy Farmer, who comes to us from the University of Texas at Austin. Hits that one on the right side. Going to be a long run for a couple of different people. Here comes Lindbergh. There's a slide. Did he make the play? No, he did not, in foul territory. So we'll come back and do it all again as Jake Morrell warms up for the Potters in their bullpen. No activity right now, it doesn't look like, for the Prune Packers. They had Bougie come out. He is the 3rd pitcher. So it stays 0-2 on Tommy Farmer. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Maya gets a couple strikeouts in a row to start the 8th inning, and that'll bring up Joey Kramer, who's been a problem in this series and in this game. He popped to 3rd in the 1st. That was fine. Then he singled in the 3rd, walked in the 5th, and hit a home run in the 7th. Those 3 not so good. His home run was listed at 347 feet. I think they shorted him about 30 on that. Hits it high, but not as deep down the left field line, giving chase Jimenez its foul ball over by the grassy knoll area. So it is 0-1 on Kramer. Out of Washington State University. Lines it past the shortstop into left field for a base hit. 3rd hit of the night for Joey Kramer, 7th hit of the series. And that'll bring up Camden Hayslip, who has struck out, singled, doubled, and popped out to shortstop. So 2 for 4, drove in a run in the third, scored a run in the fifth after he hit a double that went 111 miles an hour off the left center field fence. He lines that one into right center field. Coming on, right fielder will not be able to make a play. There goes the throw, going all the way to third. The tag will be applied, and he is out at third base. Great throw from center field, from right field by Lindbergh over to third and got the runner Kramer trying to stretch it. It's a single for Hayslip, but it's the end of the inning. We go to the bottom of the eighth. The Potters trail at 8-3.
Hi, Bill Evans, President of the Placer County Association of Realtors. We're in the store, our conference facilities, an amazing team help us keep together an amazing organization. And we thank them all.
This organization can't do what it does and can't run the way it runs without the help of so many members volunteering their time.
The success of the Placer County Association of Realtors is largely dependent on our active volunteer members to help our organization and industry. The work of our committees greatly impacts our ability to champion efforts across the board and giving back to the Placer County community wherever we can.
Like all service organizations, I wanted to serve. And getting involved with the affiliate committee was the perfect way to do that.
I love being able to serve my community with my business friends and other leaders and give back to those who are in need.
The thing I love about the PCAR committees is they all work toward the same goal of bringing the community together to support those in need in our surrounding area.
I instantly came to the meeting and had a wonderful time, felt like I was a part of something bigger, and it was just the start of my leadership journey.
I'm Bill Spear, North Valley President of 5 Star Bank. In a time when business can feel so uncertain, we're here for you every step of the way.
I know they have a lot of bells and whistles within their bank, but just the relationship piece here locally on the business side is huge for us.
5 Star treats us like we're number one. They're right there with suggestions, with help. So I have to bank with people that have our mission in mind.
Bottom of the eighth inning, it'll be Zach Chamiso, Cole Eaton, and Eli Small scheduled against Tucker Bougie, who came on in the seventh inning. Struck out 2, hit 1, walked 1, but gave up no runs. Here's Chamiso, who's flied to left, flied to center, and grounded to second. Takes outside. Zach playing first base tonight. 2 for 9 in the series with the home run he got back on Tuesday. Fouls that one back to the screen. 1-1. One and one on Zach. Local product out of Lincoln High School, the Fighting Zebras. That's Sales outside. 2-1. Still got the Cowbells working here. Crowd got excited. Potter scored 3 runs, 2 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, but otherwise it's been pretty much Healdsburg. As Jake Morrell continues to warm up in the Potter's pen, we'll see him probably in the ninth inning. Bougie taking his time here. He's ready with the 2-1. Zach swings and misses at an off-speed pitch. 2-2. That Sales outside off the catcher's glove, so it goes back to the backstop, and we got a 3-ball, 2-strike count here with 1 out. Well, no, I'm not going to say 1 out. I can't say that. He's the first batter. I can't say 1 out. My anticipatory skills are not good today. Riley already cost us a couple of runs earlier in the game. I know. Be quiet. Ball 4. I might have said something untoward before the ball was hit over the fence by the opposing team. Maybe that happened. I did not mean for that to happen. As Chamiso delays his arrival at first base by taking off a couple of 100 pads. Here's Cole, who struck out, grounded out, and singled. Got an infield single on a chopper to shortstop back in the 6th inning, so he is 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. A slider at 79 for Bougie. 0-1 on Cole with Eli Small to follow. Swing and a miss, fastball. That one at 90 by Bougie. And Cole will step out and think about things, look down at third base, readjust the batting gloves, step back in. Protects himself at the plate, fouls that one back to the screen. Stays 0-2. Bottom of the 8th inning, 8-3 Healdsburg. Chamiso opens it up with a walk. And now it is Cole Eaton at the plate. Fouls that one off again. Slider coming in about 80 miles an hour from Bougie. (0-2) coming up again to Eaton. Check swing didn't go, and that was outside. Nice pickup behind the plate by Lance, but a good take by Cole Eaton. Stay alive at 1-2. Potters on the road tomorrow. They play Medford on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a huge PEL series. Then next week, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's the West Coast Kings in town. Outside. Get your tickets, LincolnPotters.com. Come out and support your Potters as they try to make that second place spot in the PEL, make it into the playoffs, postseason playoffs. First year of the new league. Fouled off again. Just staying alive is Mr. Cole Eaton. Scaring some fans behind home plate. Even the guy who got the foul ball has got a little bit shaken up by that one as it went right to, knocked a water bottle down. But he still has the baseball from earlier in the game, so he's okay. It's his buddy that had the problem. He's showing the baseball to everybody. He says, I already got my baseball. Fouled off again by Cole, and that was the fastball. So it's 2-2. The Bayesian started with the first 4, then Cole Stokes went 2. Bougie came on in the 7th with the 2 strikeouts, the walk, and the hit batter. He's walked Chamiso here in the 8th. There goes Chamiso. No, he bluff, and it's called strike 3. Eaton is out on strikes for the first out. 3rd strikeout for Bougie. And Eli Small has a couple of base hits and a walk, a couple of base hits and a hit by pitch tonight, and an RBI and a run scored. Left-handed hitter out of Elkhorn, Nebraska. Coming up here with 1 out in the 8th. Caruso playing in at third base as the first pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. Eli singled in the 3rd, was hit by a pitch in the 5th, and then singled in a run in the 6th. 8th run bat in for Eli. That one misses. Came in at 245, is now 3 for 12 in the series. Make that 3 for 11. Cowbell still ringing, still going. Line drive over shortstop into left center field for a base hit. Cut off in left field by Hemchuk, but Eli's got himself a 3-hit night. And the Potters have 2 on and just 1 out here in the 8th inning. And Brett Ott coming to the plate. Ott came on to pinch hit for Mancy in the 6th and hit a line drive into left center field, which was caught by Tommy Farmer. So he is 0 for 1. Brett out in left field. Now he's got 2 on and 1 out. Jake Harvey to follow Brett. Swings and fouls that one at the plate. 0-1. Took a good cut at that one. And is behind, no balls and 1 strike. Small at first, Chamiso at second. Ott takes inside. 1-1 on Brett, making his Potter debut tonight as a pinch hitter and then a left fielder. Takes outside, 2-1. Off-speed pitch from Bougie. 8-3, bottom of the 8th. It was the Potters' 9th after just getting 4 last night in Healdsburg. Foul back to the screen, so it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, just 1 out here in the 8th. Ground ball down the first baseline. That I think is a foul ball. Yes, it is. Kramer made the play, and he was going to be able to flip it to the pitcher covering, but foul ball. So Brett will have another chance at 2 balls and 2 strikes as everybody has to return to respective positions. Next game at home is next Tuesday. As right now a 6:35 first pitch. Athletic Edge Express coming to town. We had a really good game with them last time we played. I think the Potters pulled out a 1-run win. It was a very entertaining affair. And then Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the West Coast Kings are in town for PEL play. Swing and a miss. He's out on strikes. 4th strikeout for Bougie. And here's Jake Harvey. He struck out. He's got an RBI double, and he's got a walk. 3rd run batted into the season for Jake Harvey back in the 5th inning. Previous 2 were on sacrifice flies. This one he dropped the double right down the right field line. Up here, hopefully to do some more damage for the Potters. 2 on and 2 out. In there for a strike, 0-1. Jake out of Roseville, California, University of Nevada. Takes a look down at third base coach Tyler Malone. Michael Lavigny at first. I hope, anyway, that he didn't get him switched again. Jake takes a ball, 1-1. Top of the order, Jax Jimenez. If Jake can keep it going here for the Potters in the 8th. Fastball's in there for a strike, 1-2. That one came in at 91 from Bougie. One and 2 now. Chopper out towards second base. Goes the short way to first for the out. So Potters get a couple on, don't score in the 8th. We go to the 9th. They trail 8-3.
Astro Air Design Incorporated, where you feel the difference. We are a locally owned and operated heating, air conditioning, and custom sheet metal company committed to the highest quality of craftsmanship at a competitive price. Our trained and certified technicians have the knowledge and experience required to install, maintain, or repair your home comfort solutions. Our upfront pricing gives you the peace of mind because you know your price is locked in. Call Astro Air Design Incorporated today.
Here in Michigan, we do more than just survive the winter. We thrive during it. You simply can't keep us away from what we love most, great times and amazing beer. The snow transforms the landscape and lays the path for adventures yet to be had. Trails ready to be explored, and freshly groomed hills ready for the first run of the day. And later, as the sun descends, it's time to unwind with great conversation and even better friends. Experience a taste of Michigan winter with Founders Brewing Company, born and brewed in Michigan.
Top of the ninth inning, Prune Packers on top, 8-3. Jake Morrell, the left-hander out of American River College, making his sixth appearance, 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 6 strikeouts, and 10 walks. So Jake will be facing Connor Sharpio. Actually, we've got a pinch hitter, number 27, Garrett Bohm, will be batting for Sharpio. And his ball 1. Connor was 1 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored while he was in there. So Bohm takes down low again, 2-0. Garrett was 1 for 5 in the game on Tuesday. Out of Texas Tech University. Swings and fouls a slider back to the screen, so it's 2-1. Caruso was next, and then Eamon Lance. So 6, 7, and 8 spots for the Prune Packers here in the ninth. Hit down to third base, handled by Jimenez across the diamond on a hop. He got him at first. Didn't look completely normal, but it worked out perfectly. And with 1 out, Cole Caruso, who has been a big thorn in the side of the Potters tonight, a single in the second, a single in the fourth, grounded out in the fifth, and then an RBI single in the seventh. He is 3 for 4. He is 6 for 12 in the series. Picked up his 17th run batted in, back in the 7th inning. Outside. Cade Campbell comes out on deck to bat for Eamon Lance. Check swing, he went around, so it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the ninth. Breaking ball's lined to left. It should stay up, though, and it does for Odd in left field. So hit well, but right at Brett Odd in left field. 2 outs here in the ninth inning, and Cade Campbell will be the hitter. So Campbell, out of UC Berkeley, comes up for his first appearance. He came on and had 2 at-bats in Tuesday's game, was 0 for 2. Breaking ball in there for a strike from Morrell. 0-1. Another one swung on and missed. Lance 0 for 3 with a run scored while he was in there. Oh and 2. Foul back to the screen, staying alive. 0 and 2. Swing and a miss. The ball pops out of the catcher's glove, but was fouled off by Campbell, so he stays alive at 0 and 2. Jonas Salk would be next if the innings keeping going. He came on to bat for Tatum in the 7th. Swing and a miss, and swing and a foul. Looked like it was in the dirt, but it's fouled off by Campbell. Another 0-2 from Jake. Didn't go. Thought about it, didn't. 1 and 2. Potters will have the top of the order in the bottom of the 9th inning. Breaking ball's popped up. It's going to get out of play behind us. So it stays at 1 and 2. That's down low for a ball, 2 and 2. Just 8 home games left after tonight for the Potters. But as Willie just mentioned, Star Wars night, Harry Potter night are 2 of them. So there's some pretty good ones. We got a couple of fireworks nights. A lot going on here. Check out LincolnPotters.com. Inside, 3 and 2. Actually, hit him on the foot. So going down to first base is Campbell, and that will bring Jonas Salk to the plate. No, now he's not going into first base. I think he thought it was ball 4, so it was only ball 3. I guess that's what happened. And the curveball is called strike 3 on the outside corner. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. Potters need a couple. They're down 8-3.
Being a laborer means everything. It was what took care of me when I was growing up. It's what takes care of me now. Because of President Biden and the money he's put into infrastructure, the need for our workforce to expand is out of this world. When our members are able to go to work on these big projects that are funded by Biden's economic investments, it means continued growth in their wages, in their pensions, in their health benefits. It means they're going to be able to take care of their families.
Gooseport Public House. We have sports on 10 big screen TVs, 23 beer taps with classics and crafts, a full bar with creative craft and mixed drinks, live music, and most importantly, great fresh food. In downtown Roseville off Vernon Street, only 15 minutes from the ballpark. See ya at Gooseport.
Old man knocked on my front door with my teenage boy and a couple more from up the road. He had them by the collar.
Bottom of the 9th, Jax Jimenez coming to the plate. Tyler Stasiowski is the new pitcher for the Prune Packers. It's fouled off his first pitch. Tyler out of UC Berkeley, making his 10th appearance, 10 in the third inning, 7 hits, 16 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 saves, and an 0.00 ERA. Swing and a miss by Jimenez. Jax came on and flied to center back in the 7th inning. Hit the ball very well, but it's got out there by Farmer in center field. Gargett was 2 for 3 while he was in there. Swing and a miss. So 1 out here in the 9th inning, and Cole Dillon will be the hitter. So Stasiewski now 17 strikeouts, a single walk in 10 2/3 innings. Cole has struck out, flied to left, grounded to short, and been hit by a pitch. So 0 for 3 so far tonight for Cole Dillon out of Rockwall, Texas. Chopper out towards second base. Salk has it. Plenty of time to go to first for the out. So quickly 2 outs here in the 9th inning, and Will Lindbergh will be the last shot for the Potters. Will with a couple of hits tonight. He's lined out, singled, and struck out. So 2 for 4 in this one. 3 for 10 in the series for Will. Scored a run back in the 6th inning. Came in at 286. Fastball in there for a strike at 93. Swing and a miss, 0-2. The collapse starts, hopefully for the Potters. Swing and a miss. He's out on strikes. The ball rolls out in front of the plate. Picked up and thrown to first by the Prune Packers, and that is your ball game. 1-2-3 in the 9th. Final score, Prune Packers 8 and the Potters 3. The Prune Packers take all 3 games of the series. They improve their record to 18-2 in conference play. Potters fall to 8-8 ahead of a big trip to Medford to take on the Rogues. That'll be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The Potters are back here next Tuesday. Our post-game wrap-up is brought to you by Friends of McBean. They're trying to raise money for a new scoreboard here at McBean Stadium. You can check that QR code, scan it, and donate, and please help us get that new scoreboard. Again, the Prune Packers wrap up the 3-game sweep of the Potters to go to 18-2 on the season. Potters going up to Medford Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're back here next Tuesday against Athletic Edge Express, and then a big series Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Get your tickets now, LincolnPotters.com, to take on the West Coast Kings. Again, our final score tonight, Healdsburg 8 and the Potters 3 for Mark the Phantom Lowe, 4 Riley the Engineer, Willie Preston, Jason the Intern, Carson the Intern, the great Nia the Intern, John the Intern, lots of great interns. We say thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next time.